Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Rebecca. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. Usually I'm creating art based off of Bible verses, but this is something I wanted to do for a while and I decided to film it. I'm collecting my recipes into a notebook. Well, I say my recipes, they're recipes I've found online and I'll put them down below in the description box. Here I am drawing on the adhesive sticker sheets I got using sharpies and posca pens. I am doing this because I'm using a lined notebook, so this is to cover the lines. The stickers I'm illustrating for are pancakes, a chip shop curry sauce, sweet potato fries baked with polenta, and a pizza base. My notebook is also divided with tabs, so I'm marking them as breakfast, lunch, dinner and dessert. I'm allowing 2 tabs for dinner since I have the most recipes collected for it, and this book is going to get added to more in the future. Here I am using a Pritt stick and sticking a plain piece of paper so I can illustrate the beginning of each section. I used a picture here I had previously drawn for His mercies are new every morning to give me some drawing ideas here. Breakfast is probably one of my favourite meals. To be honest, it's a toss-up between it and dessert. I would say I lean towards sweet over savoury. What about you? I flick back and forth here. I couldn't remember how to spell ingredients and I struggled to choose what I wanted to draw for lunch. I wasn't happy with these first couple of doodles, so I switched to pencil. Lunch maybe turned out my least favourite of my sections. I haven't written any lunch recipes in yet, so maybe that's why I struggled. I'm sure I will add to it soon. I like a nice bit of soup in the winter to take with me to work for my lunch. I also think because a lot of lunch things you don't need to write a recipe for, like the baked potatoes or the beans and toast I drew. I drew eggs for breakfast too, and I didn't want to make it too repetitive with what I was drawing. I am gluten-free, so all the recipes I have included are gluten-free, which is part of the reason I wanted to create this notebook. Since I wanted something to put the recipes in, I have discovered since having to go gluten-free, and I only wanted to use my tried and tested recipes in here. I couldn't decide how to fill in that blank space, so I went back and wrote out my recipe. I shortened out the method since the recipes I'm using are fairly simple, and really what I need for the recipes is more the quantity rather than anything else. I then went back and used the scraps I had collected and drew out a strawberry and some blueberries to decorate that page. I wanted to make it pretty but not make it too complicated and time consuming to recreate the pages for the recipes I plan to add for the future. This is the recipe I used for the picture for the thumbnail. My mum actually made those ones, although we both found that we didn't need to add all the liquid whenever we were making them. They do turn out nice and fluffy though. I considered photographing all of my recipes, but I thought drawing them would be easier to replicate in the future. Who knows, when I do this again I might include photos. I much prefer buying recipe books when they have a lot of photos, and I do have a decent sized collection. They are mostly baking books, to be honest. finally filling in that corner with a bit of fruit for after my lunch, but I'm not sure about how I feel about my peeled orange. I probably should have used a few more references in this video. Sorry, it's maybe not the easiest to see the pencil sketch here, but I go over with the outline soon. I'm just labelling my tabs with my black Sharpie, although I wish I had a bit more of a finer pen that I could have created a bit more of a neater finish. You might be thinking that my notebook maybe isn't the prettiest, but I think it's perfect for what I want it for. It's spiral bound so it will lay flat and I won't have to unlock my phone with keggy fingers, and the cover's wipeable too, so that's really what I need it for. Starting to draw out my dinner divider, but this was so much easier when this was the bulk of my recipes in this video. I would really recommend that you tried out these recipes in particular. They are all approved by someone that can eat gluten. I'm sorry if this offends you, but I'm about to draw ham and pineapple on a pizza. I know it's controversial, but I like pineapple on pizza. But my favourite is a vegetarian pizza. I thought I was drawing a lot of my favourite toppings on the rest of the page though. Are you pro pineapple or fruit doesn't belong in a pizza? Put pineapple in the comments if you're with me. I know this is a different kind of video, so let me know if you like this too. Most of what I draw and make is based around the Bible, but I also like cooking too. I did have a gluten-free Instagram page for a while, but I deleted it because I wanted to focus more on my drawing, and I felt like that took time away from that. I'm moving on to my dessert page. There is always room for dessert. I'm not the kind of person who goes out for dinner and doesn't get dessert. Sticky toffee pudding is my favourite, but for some reason I didn't draw it in here. Instead I went for a donut, ice cream sundae, chocolate eclair, lemon cheesecake, a cupcake and some chocolates. Oh, and I dotted around some fruit. Not necessarily all my favourites, but I was trying to work to fill in the gaps. I think this section could get filled up nicely too, but I haven't done a lot of gluten-free baking. I wanted to do more during lockdown, but getting hold of the flour wasn't easy. I really want some Lindor white chocolate and strawberry bowls right now. My sweet tooth is kicking in, editing this together. I know they don't have the spotty wrappers, but that's what it's making me think of right now. This is just the final flip through. I didn't film myself writing out all the other recipes, but I will show you them here. Otherwise it would have made a really long video. As always, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all again next week. Bye!